Holy daily trivia, Batman. It's 10 questions about one of my favorite TV shows of all time, Batman 66. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Trivia Podcast Extravaganza, Trivia with Buds. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. I'm a trivia host in Southern California, and I am excited that you are checking out this show today. It's my favorite thing to do, this daily show, along with all the live shows I do on a weekly and monthly basis, which you can find out about on triviawithbuds.com. Head over to the website, click around, and watch some videos, play some trivia, see a sample question for the week, all kinds of good stuff over there. You could also click on links to my Yelp page, which has 106 five-star reviews about what I do for your company, your party, your wedding, cocktail hour, etc. I would love to work with you to create a unique and memorable trivia event, so let me know if you need some trivia in your life. Also, if you do Instagram, I've been doing a lot of videos on Instagram TV, which is like their new YouTube-style app where you can upload videos that are up to 10 minutes. So I've been putting up some videos of me asking questions at trivia nights. So if you like that kind of thing and you want some more trivia, in addition to this podcast, go to Instagram TV. I think you just click on the top icons when you open Instagram, and it's kind of like your stories, but they're a little bit longer and they're vertical video, so check those out. I'm getting ready for a big garage sale. We haven't done one in a couple years, and now we're doing one this Friday and Saturday, and the day this episode goes up, it will be the first day of the garage sale. So stop on by if you listen to this and live in the Laverne, California area and you're listening to it on the day it came out. I'll have a ton of Batman related stuff. I'm actually selling a lot of my Batman 66 stuff except a few collect figures and a Blu-ray set of the entire series. Definitely not letting go of that because it's really cool. It's one of the coolest shows I've ever seen transferred to Blu-ray. It really looks like it was made modernly to look 60s. That's how great of a job they did cleaning up the dust on those old transfers. So I'm going to keep that, but I do have like a Batman in the Batcave play set with a Bat computer and all these different accessories in the box. I have Joker, Riddler, Penguin sealed in the box for 66. I also have a lot of other Batman stuff. I have like a wooden burned Batman picture on like a nice piece of wood from a tree. I have some Dark Knight figures from when that came out back in 2008, I believe it was, and just a bunch of other stuff. A Commissioner Gordon figure I'm looking at, a big pile of Batman stuff. I have a Batman Returns, I believe. Or no, it's the first Batman movie. It's the Batmobile. It's remote controlled, and it is like a little car that runs around on the ground with a controller from the first Batman movie in the late 80s. So if you're into that kind of thing, stop by today or tomorrow if you're listening to this on the very first day and pick up some fun stuff. Whatever doesn't sell will be on my Facebook Marketplace, so you can check that out as well. If you hear some clanking in the background, that's my daughter Annabelle making some fake food. What are you eating there, Annabelle?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? What flavor is that? Watermelon ice cream. Very good. And we're going to jump into 10 questions about the Batman 60s, the 60s Batman series, which was my favorite to watch. I used to watch reruns of this probably early 90s, late 80s at my kitchen, small like 9-inch TV in our kitchen. And it would come on channel 50, I believe it was, channel 50, which was channel, I don't know what it was, WGN, I guess, maybe, I forget, in Chicagoland. If you're listening to Chicagoland and you're my age, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I used to watch reruns of this and love how cheesy it was, even as a kid. And then they have a great series of comics called Batman 66, most of which I own. So if you like this kind of thing, go back and check out the comics as well. All right, we're going to jump into these questions. These are from a website called Brangle, Braingle. Brangle.com has a lot of different quizzes and tidbits on different pop culture things. So I'm just going to read 10 questions off of there, and they each have a little paragraph to talk about why the answer is correct. These are all multiple choice, so get ready for some Batman 66 trivia. Here we go. All right, for all of these, I will give you the question and then your possible choices. There are 5 choices for all of these, I believe, and then I will immediately give you the answer to these and a little explanation of why that's the answer. This is question number 1. Adam West gave us handsome playboy Bruce Wayne and brave hero Batman in the popular television series. The producers of the show also auditioned what actor for the role of the Caped Crusader? Was it Michael Landon, Van Williams, Jim Hutton, Troy Donahue, or Lyle Waggoner? Who was it? Was it Michael Landon, Van Williams, Jim Hutton, Troy Donahue, or Lyle Waggoner? I'll give you a second to try and figure that one out. Multiple choice Batman 60s trivia. Let's see if you know. All right, the correct answer was Lyle Waggoner. Lyle Waggoner was indeed considered by producers for the role of Bruce Wayne. Television audiences will recall Mr. Waggoner as a sketch comedian and a cast member of the Carol Burnett Show. Although he is undoubtedly best remembered as Batman, Adam West continued television work and voice characters in animated TV series including Johnny Bravo, Kim Possible, Family Guy, and more. Early in his acting career, Mr. West guest starred in TV shows such as Hawaiian Eye, Maverick, Bonanza, and Perry Mason, and also acted in theatrical films. In 1994, Mr. West successfully published his autobiography, Back to the Batcave. Mr. West also occasionally attended fan conventions and made personal appearances. Bob Kane, originator of the Batman comics, is quoted as saying, "Adam West breathed life into my pen and ink creation." All right. Question number 2. Holy teen idol Bat fans, which young actor played both roles of Dick Grayson and Robin? Was that Burt Reynolds, Burt Parks, Burt Ward, Bobby Sherman, or Frankie Avalon? Think about that one. Who played Robin and Dick Grayson? Was it Burt Reynolds, Burt Parks, Burt Ward, Bobby Sherman, or Frankie Avalon? A lot of Burts to choose from there, and a Bobby and a Frankie. What do you think it was? The correct answer is Burt Ward. Burt Ward donned the mask and spiffy green tights for the double roles of Dick Grayson and Robin, the Boy Wonder. Mr. Ward voiced the same roles in the animated 1977 TV series The New Adventures of Batman. In recent years, Mr. Ward stepped behind the camera to manage Boy Wonder Visual Effects Incorporated, which creates special effects for films and television. On the charitable side, Mr. Ward and his wife established Gentle Giants Rescue and Adoptions Incorporated. The organization participates in the rescue of various dog breeds. All right, question number 3. Bruce Wayne and his young ward Dick Grayson shared stately Wayne Manor with this lovable female relative. What was her name? Now, this one they didn't give any choices for, so you just had to know what the name of the relative was, and I'll give you a second to try and guess it. All right. According to Brangle, it says, we would have accepted any of the following answers: Aunt Harriet, Aunt Harriet Cooper, or Harriet Cooper. So if you got a little vague or very specific, that was cool. Madge Blake played clueless Aunt Harriet on the series. She often met Batman and Robin in full costume and never discovered their true identities. Television fans may also remember Miss Blake as Mrs. Mondello, mother of Beaver's friend Larry Mondello on Leave It to Beaver. There you go. Annabelle's counting all her kitchen accessories while she makes some fun fake food. What are you working on now, Banana? More ice cream? What flavor? Still the same, watermelon. Okay, just wanted to check in. Question number 4, Batman 66. Catwoman was played by 2 different actresses during the television series. Which of these 3 never portrayed the furry feline diva? Was it Eartha Kitt, Carolyn Jones, or Julie Newmar? Which one of those never played Catwoman? Eartha Kitt, Carolyn Jones, or Julie Newmar? All right, the correct answer is Carolyn Jones, the middle choice there. Julie Newmar purred as Catwoman during the first 2 seasons of the TV show. Eartha Kitt completed the role in the 3rd and final season of the series. Although Carolyn Jones never played Catwoman, Miss Jones did star as Evil Marcia, Queen of Diamonds, in 5 episodes of Batman. She also fondly is remembered by fans as Morticia Addams in the macabre TV series The Addams Family. I did not know that. Now I do. Question number 5. This breathtaking former Miss America was featured as Catwoman in the 1966 theatrical film Batman. What is her name? Is it Lee Majors, Lee Merriweather, Lee J. Cobb, Lee Bryant, or Lee Prejean? Here's those choices again. Who played Catwoman in the 1966 theatrical film Batman? Was it Lee Majors, Lee Merriweather, Lee J. Cobb, Lee Bryant, or Lee Prejean? The correct answer is Lee Merriweather, the 3rd Catwoman. Brunette beauty Lee Merriweather was crowned Miss America of 1955. Her role as Catwoman in the 1966 film Batman is memorable for her romance with Bruce Wayne as Miss Kitka Karenska, a Russian journalist. Miss Merriweather later enjoyed more success on television as Betty Jones in the drama Barnaby Jones. She was most recently seen in the ABC daytime drama All My Children. Question number 6. King Tut was played with great Shakespearean gusto by actor Victor Buono, B-U-O-N-O. Who was King Tut in reality when he wasn't engaged in crime? Was he a jovial Harvard law professor, a solemn Egyptian ambassador, a retired Cuban tobacconist, a wealthy Cape Cod playboy, or a timid Yale Egyptologist? Here are those choices again. When King Tut was not engaged in crime, was he a jovial Harvard law professor, a solemn Egyptian ambassador, a retired Cuban tobacconist, that's somebody who probably makes tobacco, or a wealthy Cape Cod playboy, or a timid Yale Egyptologist? The correct answer is a timid Yale Egyptologist. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Egyptologist? That sounds weird. King Tut was actually a Yale expert in Egyptology, Professor William Omaha McElroy. When he was accidentally struck in the head, he became supercriminal King Tut. After each diabolical episode, Professor McElroy returned to his shy self and had no memory of his crimes. Victor Buono was also well known in film and other television roles. His movie work included Whatever Happened to Baby Jane and Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. He worked in countless TV series such as The Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew Mysteries, Mannix, yes, you can have your bowl back, and Night Gallery. Mr. Buono died in 1982 at the age of 43. Pretty young life for that guy, King Tut. Number 7, seasoned actor Burgess Meredith portrayed which villain on the television series? Was it Lex Luthor, Penguin, Blowtop, Dr. Demento, or the Clock King? Here's those choices again. Seasoned actor Burgess Meredith portrayed which villain on the television series? Was it Lex Luthor, Penguin, Blowtop, Dr. Demento, or Clock King? The correct answer is Penguin. Burgess Meredith was a respected stage and film actor before treating young TV audiences to his unique portrayal of the diminutive crook Penguin. Mr. Meredith also won hearts as beloved film character Mickey Goldmill in the film Rocky. I don't think I knew Mickey's last name. Before his death in 1997, Mr. Meredith was nominated for a Golden Globe Award, 2 Oscars, and won an Emmy in 1977. He also received a special Tony Award in 1960 for his theatrical work in A Thurber Carnival. All right, 3 questions left. Question number 8 for Batman 66 trivia. In the episode Caught in the Spider's Den, which actress sought to destroy Batman's brain as femme fatale Black Widow? Was it Billy Burke, Diane Carroll, Tallulah Bankhead, or Dorothy Lamour, or Agnes Moorehead? Here are the choices again. In the episode Caught in the Spider's Den, which actress sought to destroy Batman's brain as femme fatale Black Widow? Billy Burke, Diane Carroll, Tallulah Bankhead, Dorothy Lamour, or Agnes Moorehead. Those are some real old-timey names. I'll give you a second. And the answer is Tallulah Bankhead. Sadly, her guest turn as Black Widow was Miss Bankhead's final public performance before her death in 1968. The famed actress is best known for her film work, which included Lifeboat and Tarnished Angel. All right, question number 9. This horror icon excellently embodied arch-criminal Egghead. Who was he? Was it Vincent Price, Peter Cushing, Peter Lorre, Christopher Lee, or Boris Karloff? This horror icon excellently embodied arch-criminal Egghead. Who was he? Vincent Price, Peter Cushing, Peter Lorre, Christopher Lee, or Boris Karloff? What do you think? The correct answer is Vincent Price, one of the most recognizable voices, maybe from the Thriller video, if you remember that, in the 80s. Kindly actor Vincent Price gave us extra evil Egghead, who only ate grade A eggs and was prone to theatrics and outlandish crimes. Mr. Price had a very long career in radio, theater, films, and television. Early on, he starred along Gene Tierney in Laura and Dragonwyck. Later, he was featured in horror flicks such as The Pit and the Pendulum and The House of Wax. Young audiences may remember him best in one of his final performances in Tim Burton's 1990 film Edward Scissorhands as a gentle inventor. And your last question, question number 10. Each week, the narrator of the Batman TV show signed off with these same words. He invited the viewers to tune in next time to what? Tune in next time to blank. Was it win a chance to be in the audience of Let's Make a Deal? Use Whisk to get rid of Ring Around the Collar? Wear PF Flyers to run faster and jump higher? The same bat time, same bat channel? Or ride the Batmobile and do Chinese fire drills? All right, this question's just ridiculous. Come on. Each week the narrator said, tune in next time to what? It was to the same bat time, same bat channel. That was the answer. William Dozier, D-O-Z-I-E-R, voiced the narrator Desmond Doomsday. Mr. Dozier produced the TV series for all 3 seasons that it aired on ABC. There's a little trivia for you. That was your Batman 66 quiz. How did you do out of 10? Did you get them all? They weren't super hard now that I've read them all out loud, but they were pretty fun to try and answer. Hope you had a good time with those. That's all I got for you for today's daily episode of the show. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you have some fun stuff lined up, and I hope you stop by my garage sale to pick up all my Batman memorabilia, collectibles galore. I'm also selling a Ric Flair signed 4 Horsemen wrestling action figure set, so if you like wrestling stuff, stop by for that as well. I'm in Laverne, California, and it's all listed on my Facebook page. I got text messages going off. I got a kid playing around me. I got a dog snoring just feet from where I'm recording this show. I really need a portable sound booth. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.